My queen comes in like a missile. I take that knight with my queen. You cannot take my queen because of my knight. And so, folks, he moves his king to f1, bishop to a6. Yeah, that happened. Checks the king and doesn't allow him to move here anymore because forced to block here. That's checkmate. That's checkmate over here. If he's forced to block with a rook, that's still checkmate. So there is nothing you can do about it. And he, in 1 second. Hello everybody and welcome to another chess video, and in this video folks we'll be playing normal chess again like the old days. And folks, maybe I'm gonna improve today, or I'm not gonna improve, but I want to improve. So I'm gonna play some chess. You guys can watch. It's very educational stuff because I'm talking all about the disadvantages and advantages of my opponent and also myself. Okay guys, let's get into the video folks. What are we waiting for? Let's play some 10-minute chess. So this game was insane. Let's do a summary of this. So e4, we got d5 contradicting the e4 aggressive lines. I go knight to f6, developing what? Attacking the pawn on d5, which is insane. Bishop to c4, trying to get some tempo and development. I go pawn to c6, he goes knight to c3. I was challenging the pawn while he was developing his knight, and so that was a mistake because now folks, I took the pawn, and I took the pawn because I have more space and trying to literally challenge the bishop, and now he has to move bishop to somewhere. I go knight to c6, he takes, I take back with the pawn. We had a simple little trade there, which is nonsense for him because bishops are better than knight. Why would you trade a bishop for a knight if that is the case? My center is very solid now. He goes knight to f3. I cannot move my pawn to e5 because I have no knight on c6 now, which means that move earlier has a purpose. He goes knight to f3, developing another piece, taking some more space in the board. Knight for the enemy right here. I go pawn to e6. He goes in castle his king to safety while also connecting his rook and his queen, which is making his pawn strong with the rook and the queen. I go and develop my bishop on d6 because I opened it with pawn to e6. He goes pawn to d4. I go queen to c7, trying to have a deadly pair over here. But if I go there early with the bishop, he takes with the knight, he takes with the king, and I take back. That was not good because he's taking my queen with the king, and that was just a bishop. Insane. I wouldn't do that. So I didn't do that. He goes rook to e1, pinning my pawn on e6 to my king. I go and castle my king to safety, knowing that that was the danger. But that was a mistake because now he was on me on my king side with bishop to g5, and he is attacking my knight on f6, and I go and move my knight. This was a very good move. You know why? Because in the next couple moves I used to destroy my opponent with it on knight to g4. Take a look at this sequence right now. So we get pawn to h3. That's nothing because when I go bishop to h2, he literally took the bishop, which is such a mistake. And I have the upper advantage here, by the way. If he doesn't take it, I still have the upper advantage. So when he took, I literally have the winning and final blow because when he took, my queen comes in like a missile. ICBM. I take that knight with my queen. You cannot take my queen because of my knight. And so, folks, he moves his king to f1, but all hope is lost when bishop to a6. Yeah, that happened. Checks the king and doesn't allow him to move here anymore because of the queen. He is forced to block. If he is forced to block here, that's checkmate. That's checkmate over here. If he is forced to block with a rook, that's still checkmate. So there is nothing you can do about it. This happened. That's checkmate because you cannot go over here. You cannot cannibalize your own pieces, and he got suffocated by his own pieces with checkmate on my queen on h1. Same thing for the rook. Then that is suffocating. You cannot go here because you will be eaten by the queen, and he got suffocated. And folks, that was the end of all the games right here. I improved by like 8 points or something like that. Hello folks, so now we have the live feed. So let's now watch the live feed. We have finished the summary, which is the best part. Now let's go to the live feed. Perhaps this is the last game though, although I would have more points in this. So I'm gonna go pawn to d5. He would take, if I'm correct. Okay, he did take. I'm gonna go knight to f6 so that I could challenge that pawn right away. If he protects it, and then I'm just gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. If he takes, I'm gonna have some tempo. He does not do that, which is weird because now if I take, he takes, I'm gonna take back. He takes, I'm gonna take back. He cannot attack my queen right now because of the fact that the pawn has no support on it. It's useless to do that, so I'm gonna just take it because there's none of a difference. Instead that I am winning a pawn. There are more options here. I could go here, and then if he takes, I will take it with the pawn. Okay, so folks, I'm gonna go here. If he takes, I'm gonna try to defend my pawn on d5 and try to advance from there on and there out. He goes knight there. I could maybe go here. He cannot go here, cannot go here. So I'm gonna go try to take the center first and then try to develop my other pieces and then try to make a game plan on that and then on, and then all is well, and try to develop my bishop over here. If he goes over here, that's literally a bad move. I'm gonna go here. If he goes here, I'm just gonna take it the bishop, okay? So there's no more anymore attacking with the knight. And if he goes here, I take, he takes back, he will open up the queen, and that's it. That's just it. So that knight is gone forever. That powerful knight is gone forever, which is very annoying for me, and that annoyance is gone now. So I'm gonna go queen to c7. He might go somewhere actually over here with this knight. It's very weird because he cannot go here now because of my queen, and I'm pairing up for this attack over here. Okay, I'm gonna go castle, make my king to safety first, so that I could not get checkmate early on in the board, so that I could not get any unnecessary exposement on the board. So folks, we're just gonna castle first, connect our rooks, and make our king safe first. I am gonna go here, folks. Try to challenge this pawn right here, so that I could create some corruption somehow over there on that side of the board. I'm gonna go check him first. I hope there's no problem with this. Did I just get my queen? And wait, actually, when I go here, this is still protected because it is check. So, which means I can go there. I think I have a plan. If I go here, check. He goes here. I could maybe use my bishop to check. If he cannot go here to block it, he can go there to block it. But that's it. And if I go here, that's mate. I'm gonna try it, folks. There's no blunder yet because of the fact that it's check. You cannot do anything about the knight because it's checked, of course. You will block it with the queen, the rook, or the knight. The knight will be checkmate. The rook, I don't know. I'm gonna checkmate him. No way, bro. Let's go. For him to risk. He does block it, though, which means he's not yet on checkmate, and he can still block it with this. In a few moves, he will be checkmated. Am I wrong or am I right? Let's go. And 0 blunders, 0 mistakes, folks. Let's do one last game. And then after this, he goes pawn to e4. Aggressive move. I'm gonna counter that with a call move. Pawn to d5. I'm gonna go knight to f6 because that's always how I do it. Knight to f6, attacking the pawn, and I'm gonna go pawn to c6, which means if he takes, I'm gonna get more development, and now I have more pieces, more tempo in the center, and if he moves some piece, I can still just develop another piece. Okay, folks, I don't know what this line is, but it's very aggressive for him, actually. I'm gonna go here first. I think that's a very, very good move, though. If he takes, I'm just gonna take it with the bishop back. I'm gonna go attack his bishop. If he takes, I'm gonna take it with the bishop back again, attacking his knight. If he doesn't move his knight, then I'm just gonna take it to weaken his squares so that he cannot push upon in the center. He cannot shrink it, his center. And plus, I'm moving a queen out of his territory, which means his... Whoa, wait. That's a different question. Okay, folks, I'm gonna go here. Try to target the king already because he's already castling early. And, of course, I have this plan which he will take up with a queen. But if he moves his queen, that's a big no-no because he will literally entirely expose his king right away with pawn here. If bishop takes, pawn here takes the bishop on f3, which makes his king literally have a hole in his house. So that is very, very not good for him. Okay, folks, I'm gonna go aggressively here so that he cannot push. But I'm exposing my king, so that is very aggressive move. And plus, I'm targeting the king right away over there on that side of the board, and I'm really challenging that side of the board. He goes there. Okay, so he's attacking this. Anywhere else he cannot go, and this is a trade, which is bad for me. I can go here, which is much more safer. Or I can go here, which is much more very, very aggressive because he can just take. I'll go here. So, folks, I'm gonna go here. Try to stay safe, but I'm still recommending the trade because I'm still winning in the position. And this is more safe. He goes there. So I'm gonna take the knight now. We traded. And that knight is gone, which is very aggressive, which is nice. I also lost my aggressive bishop. So all in all, we're still balanced, except that I have less 1 point. So which is bad. Okay, I can go here. If he takes, I'm gonna take his queen. So which means if he gets like, if he just sees this as a blunder, he will just take it. But if he doesn't, and hopefully he doesn't, and possibly he will not, then we're still bad. Okay, let's wait for him to move, folks. I still have more development, actually, than him because I have developed my queen and I have castled already. Although, he's disconnected. If he disconnects right now, I'm a win. Actually, auto-resigning. No way. There's one of our incidents. Everyone literally auto-resigns after this. I don't know why they are auto-resigning, like in a complicated game, or even at the start of the game. I don't know why. And the reason is very, 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 very vague. And now, literally, he will auto-resign in 1 second. What the... Okay, what the... And folks, that was the end of all the games right here. I improved by like 8 points or something like that. See you guys in the next video, and peace out. Please subscribe and like to motivate me to make more videos like this. Peace out.